Hi guys, today we are going to discuss about the lesson 4th lesson from the physical science 10th class, that is refraction of the light at curved surfaces. Okay, so we have so many questions on the starting page of the lesson. Questions like that: have you ever touched the magnifying glass? Have you ever touched the spectacles? Are they plane or curved? Okay, are they thick at the middle or at the edge? Okay, so like the questions are there, you can understand the answers, you can tell the answers after reading the lesson, understanding the lesson. Okay, and also one activity also there, draw a arrow mark on the paper and watch the arrow mark from the cylindrical glass. Okay, what you observe a diminished image. Okay, and the next, pour the water in the glass and observe the same arrow mark. What you observe the direction of the arrow mark changes its direction. Okay, why all this happens? This all happens because of refraction. Okay, because of refraction. What is a refraction? You already know from the 9th class. Refraction is nothing but a light travels from one medium to another medium. At the interface, because of the change in the velocity, it changes its direction. At the interface, the light ray changes its direction. That is nothing but bends at the interface. That is called as a refraction. Okay, but our lesson is refraction of the light at curved surfaces. Okay, how the light behaves at the curved surface, we are going to understand this lesson. Okay, so let us remember first what we learned in the 9th class about the refraction. Okay, so then only we can understand the 10th class concept. Okay, so let me take this as an interface. Okay, so we have two mediums. What are those? Rarer medium and denser medium. How can we understand what is a denser medium, what is a rarer medium? Simple. This is the interface. Let me draw a normal to this plane. Okay, so I will take this as a rarer medium, this is a denser medium. Okay, what is rarer, what is denser mediums? Okay, let me take this as a denser medium. Means if we compare two mediums, in which medium it seems molecules are high compared to another medium, this medium is called, which has higher in molecule numbers, called as a denser medium, and second one is a rarer medium. Okay, if we compare two mediums, in which medium we have number of molecules higher comparing to the other medium, that is called as a denser medium, and the lower number is called as the rarer medium. Okay, so what is refraction? A light traveling through the one medium to another medium at the interface. Okay, what light behaves like? It changes its direction. Actually, what is the direction of the light? This is the direction of the light. It changes its direction. Changes means what? It changes, it bends. We have two types of bends here. It can bend this side or it can bend that side. Okay, so tell me which side it bends. That is depending on the mediums. The light bends depending on the mediums only. So you have to remember this. After remembering this only, you can understand the light refraction at the curved surfaces. Okay, so let me tell you again. Let me remember you again. Already you learned in the 9th class. So actually the light is traveling through the rarer medium to denser medium. When light travels through the rarer medium to denser medium, the light ray bends. Actual position is this, actual position. Light ray bends towards the normal. Okay, let me take another example. Okay, let us assume here it is the denser medium. This is upside is a denser medium, here downside is a rarer medium. Same light ray is coming like this. Okay, so what happens here? Refraction happens because the light ray going through the two mediums. At the interface, it must bend. So what happened here? When it is traveling through the rarer medium to denser medium, it bends towards the normal. Okay, what happens here? when it is here it is denser medium, here it is rarer medium. Okay, so light ray, when it is traveling through the denser medium to rarer medium, then light ray bends away from the normal. Actual direction is this, like, so it bends away from the normal when the light ray is traveling through the denser medium to rarer medium. What here happening? Here rarer medium to denser medium, light ray bends towards the normal. Here light ray bends away from the normal. Same concept we applied the curved surfaces. Let us take curved surface. So in this lesson we are going to understand about these curved surfaces. Okay, what happens, which type of refraction happens at the curved surface. Okay, so let us understand this, which type of curve is it is a convex curve. Okay, so a light ray coming from outside to, so it is going to change the mediums. Let us assume this side, let me assume this side is a denser medium. Okay, this side is a denser medium. So from the Snell's law, we have Snell's law is there. Snell's law, what Snell's law says that when the light ray through the normal, it doesn't deviate. That means it doesn't bends. Okay, it doesn't bend. So when light ray traveling through the normal, it doesn't bend, doesn't deviate. So here also let me tell you, this is the curved surface. Okay, so the middle point of the curved surface is called pole. The middle point of the curved surface is called pole, and another point is there, that is C. There is a, we can call it as a center of curvature. We have already knew this in the first lesson. Okay, but here we define little bit differently. So what is the center of curvature? How can we define center of curvature? The normals coming from the, all normals coming from the curved face intersect at some point in the principal axis. This is called principal axis. That point is called the center of curvature. All normals, okay, all normals intersect at the point on the principal axis. This point is called the center of curvature. Leda otherwise simply, so the center point of the sphere in which the curved path is there, curved line is there, curved surface is there, that point is called center of curvature. Okay, so let us understand what happens at the curved lines. Refraction. Okay, so this is center of curvature, the center point of the sphere, center of curvature. The center point, middle point of this curved face is called pole. Okay, so by the Snell's law, the let me take one ray, it is going through the sea, so what is which way it is going? It is going to the normal, because the line which connects at the sea, the line is called normal at this point. So it is coming through the normal. By the Snell's law, which ray is coming from the normal? It doesn't deviate, it goes straight. And the second line is, if the ray is going through the principal axis, this is called as a principal axis. What is principal axis? The ray which connects P and C, that is called principal axis. The line which connects pole and center of curvature, that line is called principal axis. Okay, so if any ray going through the principal axis, that is also doesn't deviate, because principal axis also it's going through the normal. It's nothing but it is connecting at the C, means this line is also called normal, this line also called normal. So the lines, the rays which are going through the normal, they don't deviate. Okay, so let us take another example. Okay, so this is P, middle point of the curved surface. This is C, center point of the sphere. Okay, center of curvature. So let me assume like this side is a denser medium. What we are going to know? We are going to know about how the rays bends at the curved surface. Okay, so let me, I'm assuming that here it is a denser medium, this side is a rarer medium. Okay, so we already knew that the rays which are going through the normal, they don't deviate. Let us take another examples, another rays which are parallel to the principal axis. Let us assume parallel to the principal axis. What happens? We already knew that here the bends depending on the mediums. These laws also applicable in curved surface also. So we have, if we want to tell this line which side is going to bend, we must draw a normal line. Now we can say easily. So it is, the line is coming and going through the rarer medium to denser medium, rarer medium to denser medium. So when it is going to the rarer medium to denser medium, what happens? The ray bends towards the normal. So this is a normal point. For this point, this is a normal. Okay, so ray is coming. What is the rule? When it is going to rarer to denser medium, rarer to denser medium, it bends towards the normal. Actual direction is this. Actual direction is this. It bends towards the normal. So it bends like this, towards the normal. Let me take another example. Okay, this is P and this is C, center of curvature. Let us assume this side is a denser medium. We are changing the mediums here. Okay, this side is a rarer medium. Same parallel line ray is coming. Okay, so we have to draw here normal to tell which side is bending. So now what happens? The ray is going through the denser medium to here rarer medium, denser medium to rarer medium. What happens when it is going to the denser medium to rarer mediums? The ray of the light is bends away from the normal. So these are normal. Actual direction is these actual direction lights. So what happens here? It's going to the denser to rarer. That means it must bend away from the normal. So it bends that side like this, bends away from the normal. Let us take this. What are these surfaces? These are the convex surfaces. Let us assume concave surface. Let me take this side is a denser medium. This side is a rarer medium. This is a principal axis. It's a P. Okay. So somewhere it has a C, center of curvature. Okay. So let me assume that some ray is coming like this. Now it is striking at the concave surface. Here it strikes convex surface. Here it is a concave surface. Okay. Next, which side is a normal? This side is a normal because C is this side. It is a normal. Okay. So and in which medium it is transferring? It is traveling to rarer medium to denser medium. Rarer medium to denser medium. What happens? Rarer medium to denser medium, it moves towards the normal, bends towards the normal. So this is a normal. Actual direction is, this is the actual direction of the ray. So it bends towards the normal. Normal is upside here, so it bends like this. Okay. So let us change the mediums. Here we took as a denser, it is rarer. Let me change here only mediums, not the curved surface. So this side is a denser medium. This is a denser medium. Let us this is a P and this is a C. Okay, one ray is coming like this. Okay, we have to tell which side is bends. When we have to tell using the normal only, we can tell this is a normal. Okay, this is a normal. Okay, so in which medium the ray is going denser to rarer. Here denser to rarer. What happens when it is moving from denser to rarer mediums? It moves away from the normal. Which side is normal? Upside is normal. Okay. What is the direction of the ray? This is the direction of the ray. What is the law? It moves away from the normal, this side. If that side goes, that is towards the normal. Okay. This means here away from the normal. That means it bends this side like this. Okay. Let me explain once again. Here rarer to denser. Here it is a normal. Rarer to denser means bends towards the normal. So actual direction is bends towards the normal. Here bends away from the normal because it is denser to rarer medium. Here rarer medium to denser medium means to bends towards the normal, here bends away from the normal. You observe here what let me take, this is A, this is B, this is C, this is D. What happens here, you compare A and D, you compare here, you observe here, these lines are going to connect the principal axis, to touch the principal axis. What's happening, this means we call it as a converging, we can call it as a converging. Okay, if you draw so many lines, all seems like that they are going to converge at the principal axis, here and here. Okay, look at here, what happening here, it seems like this ray is emanating from the some point. If we draw so many lines, it shows that these are diverging, it shows that the lines are diverging. So what we are going to understand here, by the curved surfaces the lines may converge, the lines may diverge. Okay, the curved surfaces, what curved surface does to light, by the curved surfaces the light may converge, the light may diverge depending on the mediums. Here light rays are converging. Okay, seems like they are going to connect to some point. What here this map showing that these are looking like emanating some place, this is called, these are diverging. Okay, here this is converging. Okay, this is the curved surfaces. Here we learned in the 9th class, this is a plane surface, simple. Curved surface are, we can write two types of curved surfaces, convex, concave, and also different mediums. So what we learn here, the curved surfaces, if a light ray striking at the curved surfaces may diverge, it may converge, that is depending on the mediums and the curved surface. So next class we will learn about the lenses. We all learn only lenses, about the lenses in this lesson. Okay, how many types of lenses are there, how the lenses works, the lens it may diverge or it is going to converge, by that what happens, which type of images we are getting. Okay, so by the properties of the lenses, in which way we are using the lenses, so many types of lenses are there, and we are going to learn about the only two type of lenses, that is concave lens and convex lens in this lesson. Okay, we will meet in the next class.